What's up, y'all? Are you going on the MSC Magnifica and wondering what to do while you're on the ship? Well, we got you covered because today we're going to go over the top 5 things to do when you're on the MSC Magnifica. Let's get to it. Let's rock.
Woo! Happy New Year! So we made it through 2023, and how are you guys? So glad to welcome you back, and if you're new to the channel and love everything cruising, please like and subscribe so you can get all our new videos sent to you. We have some fun shout outs about our Rockin' the Boat Club.
Yes, real quick, guys. Again, the response to the group cruise has been awesome. We have a few new subscribers this past few days. Let's say hello to Avi or Avi. I'm not sure if I messed that up, but thank you so much. Mark and Julie. What's up, guys?
Hey!
Mark and Julie rule. They were like one of our first subscribers. They've been following the channel. How you guys doing?
Yeah,
and also,
thank you.
Matthew. Thank you to Matthew. We look forward to seeing y'all, hopefully on the ship.
Yeah. So let's get to the top 5 on the MSC Magnifica. Number 5, the Tiger Bar.
The Tiger Bar is one of my favorite spots on the ship. Now the Tiger Bar is on deck number 6. A lot of the action goes down on deck number 6. This decor in this place is ridiculous.
I mean, can you guess what the decor is, guys? The Tiger Bar.
So there's a lot of zebra print there.
No, there's a lot of tiger print. Everything's tigered out from the floor to the ceiling. It was phenomenal.
It was tiger, 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 and then all of a sudden some guy popped up and went, "They're great!" And I was like, what the hell's going on? Well, he was drunk and he was referencing Tony the Tiger, apparently.
So awesome.
He loves Frosted Flakes and stiff drinks.
Maybe.
One of the coolest things about the Tiger Bar is they have live music. Every night we were there was a band in there, and the vibe was all Latin all the time, which was really cool. A lot of great dance music.
Salsa, merengue.
And if you're a little nervous about doing those type of dances, on this cruise throughout the ship, throughout the day, the entertainment crew gives dance lessons. So they'll have a DJ playing and they'll be like, all right, everybody, we're gonna do this. And they actually walk you through the moves on how to do the certain dances, which is really cool.
Yes, it was all Latin dances. So at night, when you head over to the Tiger Bar, you're a pro.
You're ready to rock.
Number 4, the status match program.
One of the very cool things on MSC Cruises is they do a status match. Now what that means is if you cruise on Royal Caribbean, Celebrity, Carnival, any of those, and you're a loyal customer, they will match your status on your very first cruise on MSC, which is awesome because we're gold on Carnival right now. When we submitted our paperwork, we were put in the same status on MSC. So right away, we got a $50 credit on our room. Now you have to book your room 9 months ahead of time to get the $50 credit, which is an awesome benefit.
Right.
But if you're gonna cruise on MSC for your first time, or even if you've cruised before and you didn't realize they had a status match program, make sure before you go on your next cruise that you submit the form. It's online, and I'll put the link below for that. And make sure you do that. Take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Number 3, the Cigar Lounge.
Now, the Cigar Lounge we found by accident. We didn't even know they had one. We came out of the theater show. We're like, what are we gonna do? We started walking around, looked up. There was a sign that said Cigar Lounge, and
I said, we're going in there. So I opened the door. There's beautiful brown leather couches around the whole place. There's a little bar in the corner of the bartender. There's only 2 people inside at this point. So we're like, oh, this is cool. Let's sit down. This is very private.
And lo and behold, coming through the door after we sat down was the lead person of the theater show. MJ.
What's up, MJ? Shout out if you're watching. And we met MJ. He was the coolest dude. Now, you tell me who this guy looks like. If you didn't say Ed Sheeran, there's something wrong with you. This guy had the best sense of humor. He actually said it before I did. I'm like, you look a lot like somebody. So let me guess, Ed Sheeran. And he's like, I even got the glasses just to mess with people. He pulls out glasses out of his pocket and he puts them on. He's like,
so
And it turns out he said on a different cruise he did a couple Ed Sheeran tribute stuff. So he did some Ed Sheeran songs, was dressed up like him, which is really cool.
Yes, he was so talented.
Yeah, he was really good. Now, just a quick point: a lot of cruise lines don't offer smoking rooms. I know they had one on Virgin and one on MSC, but most of the time you have to smoke outside or you have to go to the casino.
Right.
So if you're a smoker, MSC might be the option for you.
Number 2, the theater shows.
Oh my God.
Mind-blowing. The entertainment on the MSC was top-notch. The performers were amazing.
Now, I'm a musician, so I can, I've seen a ton of bands over my life, thousands, and a bunch of different singers. What usually happens on a lot of cruise ships is the talent's okay, right? They're okay, but on this ship, every single person that was in this main, I think there were 7 of them, they could sing like, they could be on the radio, every single one of them. They were all perfect pitch, awesome dancers, really, really talented. And the shows were quite unique. And the first show we saw was like a Rock of Ages show. So
yes.
they had beautiful costumes on. That's another thing to point out. The costumes are ridiculous.
Yes.
But it was Rock of Ages, so they did some Led Zeppelin, classic rock stuff. I think they did some Guns N' Roses. They did a bunch of kind of classic rock stuff. That blew us away. But the second show we went to was like a circus.
Like a Cirque du Soleil.
Yes, it was. They
had acrobats that came out from, the ceiling. It was just...
They had dudes on a trampoline. On a trampoline, jumping, I would say probably 50 feet, maybe higher, up to a top level, and jumping down and going all the way back up and landing on the top on their feet. Back and forth, back and forth. So that was ridiculous. They had a guy on a bike doing tricks, skateboarder, they had roller skates, they had hula hoops. Just, it looks like a...
It was so unique. I've never seen anything like it before. Also, I want to say, hey, Dylan! Yeah!
Dylan was the other guy that we met from the
He was
cast.
also the co-star. Amazing voice.
Yeah, they were all really good. So
yes.
When you're on the ship, make sure you check out the shows. Definitely worth it. The theater's beautiful. It's humongous. I think it holds 1,200 people.
Sit right in front like we did. Yeah. It was so great.
we sat in the front each night.
Absolutely.
We lost our voice singing along to all the songs.
It's so much fun.
Yes. Number 1, the Ocean Key Marine Reserve. Now, anybody that travels on MSC will tell you the reason they go on MSC is because of this private island. We've been on a bunch of them through different cruise lines, but this one, so far, is definitely number 1.
Yes, and if you're interested in seeing a full island tour, check out the link in the description because we did an amazing one.
All right, tip number 1. When you get to the island, make sure you use the shuttle service.
Yeah, we didn't get on the shuttle at first and we walked all the way to the Lighthouse Bay, which was a little bit of a trek. It was fine. When we got there, we set up our towels and took a dip in the ocean, which was lovely. Stayed there for about an hour, dried off, and thought we need to catch that shuttle for the next part of the island because that was a little trek, like I said.
Yeah, so after we left the Lighthouse Bay, we decided to jump on the shuttle and we asked the driver, where should we go? We had no idea. He said, if you're looking for a more relaxed, laid-back vibe, I would go to the North Beach. So we took his recommendation, and thank God we did. The North Beach was awesome.
Yes.
Pure serenity, not a lot of crowds. You can find lounge chairs, you can find a cabana, or we did, no problem.
Yes, it was very chill, lo-fi music playing. They had their own little food truck that was serving hot dogs, hamburgers, and even brownies.
One of the things you definitely don't want to miss at this island is the sunset at the Lighthouse Bar.
I will give you a pro tip though. Get there about 30 minutes before sunset so that you can get a good spot because it does get crowded.
Yeah, right around the time the sun starts going down, it was pretty full there. I don't think we would have got a table. Also, we need to mention, if you bought the drink package on the cruise ship, it works on this island. So there's like 5 to 7 bars on this island. You can use it at any of the bars, which is awesome. Some of the cruise lines don't do that.
Yes.
So it's worth getting the drink package on MSC if you like to have a cocktail or two.
Okay, so we just gave you the top 5 amazing things that we loved on the MSC and hope that you love too. So we want to be fair. There were a few things that the MSC could work on, and it would be a 100%er.
Yes, for sure. One of the things I noticed right away when we got on the ship and throughout the cruise was their bartending service needs
Boo.
a definite upgrade.
It was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the bars get crowded. We all know that. But you gotta at least acknowledge that a person's there and you're gonna be right with them.
And that didn't even matter actually, because a couple times I walked up to a bar. I'm not kidding you. There was one person at the bar and us, and we're at maybe the other, kind of down from the bar on the other side. We would stand there. I'm not kidding.
I was like in the twilight zone. I'm like
10
there's
minutes.
no one at the bar. He never even looked at us. He just kept on with his conversation with the person that he was serving, the one person. And this is how I got their attention. Every time I would go to the bar,
Yes.
every bartender was terrible.
We coined this the card wave. We would literally, it would be a thing through the whole cruise. Like, all right, guess we're gonna need a card wave. So we'd pull out our card and be like, this, like this.
And sure enough.
And then they would look over and maybe
Yes.
not even acknowledge that. They would look and then keep talking. And then they would finally come over and say,
Yeah.
they'd be like this, like, oh, what do you want? Or,
And I was excited because I had the drink package. Okay, please help me. I need those drinks.
overall, the waiters were awesome. Elvis, shout out to you.
Woo,
They were great.
Elvis.
It was just a matter when you walked up to a bar, any place you went, didn't matter which bar, wear bright colors or do the card wave or get a bullhorn.
Yeah, tell us if you have to do this.
If you want to get a drink.
Yes.
Last thing we'll mention is the food situation on MSC.
Oh, wow. You know, I'm sorry to say this, but it was just not good.
Yes, we gave it a shot. Now, if you go on Carnival, for instance, we go on a lot of Carnival cruises, there's food spots everywhere on different
Yes.
levels. You can go to Guy's, you can go to the Blue Iguana, or wherever you want to go to get some food if you want to get a quick snack or whatever. On MSC, you have two choices. You have the main dining room where you have your dinner, and there's no your time dining. It's just, I think, 6:30 and 8:30 or 9 o'clock. It's really early and really late.
Yeah, so we don't know if it's just the Magnifica that was like this because
Yeah,
it's
we're
a
not sure.
short, 4-day cruise. But
Yeah, there was two food options: the main dining room and the buffet upstairs. And the buffet, every time we went there, all that was there was a pizza, which the pizza's good. I'll give you that. It's an Italian cruise line, so the pizza was really good. But then there was just a salad and maybe some. I still don't know what it was. It was it looked like tuna, but it was dark in color, like almost purple, and it had bread next to it. So you spread it on like tuna, and I think it was
had no
like
idea what it was, and I didn't have adventure enough to try it.
Yeah, so if you're looking for different food choices, MSC is not the option, but all the other stuff we talked about for $149 a person, it's worth that. Just don't expect the gourmet food.
Thank you so much for joining us today. This is the first video of the year,
Yes.
2024.
Happy New Year again, everybody.
Yeah.
Make sure to go to rockintheboat.club if you want to get on our group cruise list. We're going to announce that probably in the next 3 or 4 weeks to when it's going to be at the end of the year. Rockintheboat.club. Sign up. It's free. We just ask you for your name and which cruise port you live next to and your favorite cruise line, so we can get the whole list and figure out which cruise we're going to go on with the whole group. And the Rockin' the Boat family, baby.
Yeah.
Let's do it. But we'll see you next time. Remember to keep rocking that boat, baby.